be selling out the roofs doing thousands. People do independent white labels doing thousands. So what happens here? You make your own subculture. You feel what I'm saying? And then the industry and the labels, they realise that you're the power and they're not the power. They don't dictate to you. Music dictates to them. You feel what I'm saying? I move X amount of thousands, so you give me this much. As opposed to please give me this much. I'll do whatever you want, and I'll move all these.
Old label team. When man do the old label team, yeah, and they make their dough. That's when you feel good, because you make your dough, and it's nothing to do with, oh well, we've got to give all of that, half of that to them. Nah.
When you're dealing with British artists, because a lot of them, I don't think they get it. I think they think the music business is going to change for them when they come out.
I want to ask these people, justify your jobs, because I know you get wages every week. Now you get wages every week for signing artists and finding artists and signing them.
You've got that keys to back it. You can talk what you want and sell in it. You can do that. But if you're looking to get signed, all that's going to happen is you get signed and you'll be told what you sing and what you can't sing in it. And that's you in it.
That's real and fake there.
In realistic terms of the music industry now, where not as many physical records are sold, that's a lot of bullshit, and I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that, you know. Labels are more realistic in how they develop artists. Either they're going to say, you know what, we're going to sub-fund you or work with you in a way just to say you take a bit of money because we see your potential, not just as one artist, but as a whole industry in terms of what you do. Kind of like what Jamie said, people are just kind of doing it themselves, like how indie bands roll.
You want to kind of find out about the business, know what the business is, you know what I mean, know the pitfalls and know, you know what I mean, and more black artists that's already in the game should tell the youths them how it really is, you know what I mean? More artists, period, black or white, should tell the youths them how it is, because they got this game painted up like a fallacy, you get me, bro? It's not what it seems for a lot of people, you know what I mean? You have to make it.
Sell an old car, you can sell a new car. You can sell, people sell drugs on the street, people sell everything. If it's marketed and advertisement, boy, you will make your money back. But you know what it is? You're too afraid to spend your money on the black man. That is what is happening.
We're not jumping up and down for them peas. We're looking mills. You see what I'm saying? It don't make sense. You're making your music, but the next man's filling up his pocket. But it's your heart, because see what we speak, the truth in it. I lie, fam.
Like, no matter how hot your 16s are, what you think you're doing, it don't make a difference. You know the money, you could be out there like be the hot. If you can't make money together and I'm a major, I don't really want to speak.
I just don't feel like the major labels at the moment have like the infrastructure to deal with like our scene at the moment. They don't know, you see what I'm saying? And like, it's mad. I don't know, Black. I would say independent's like a good way to go at the moment for a lot of artists, or at least a subsidiary of like a major label. You see what I'm saying? Because they seem to be. They're not even doing it.
Get your video, make your own video, put your own tunes out, yeah? So when you're bored, when you're running a bit low, get a banger, sell it to another major. Then, do you know what a major is? It's a little bank, it's a pawn shop. You know them ones there? That's what they are, nothing but pawn shops, yeah? Get your thing, sell a little one single for them, 10 grand, 5 grand, it will go up every time you get bigger.
All these artists, Kano, everything, if you promote them well, they will sell. You know what I'm saying? Give the black people a chance. They're coming off the street and they're making music. That's a good thing, isn't it?
If you're coming from an independent thing, then they have to accept you as you are.
Yeah, or you just stay independent and keep going true. So what units you can, innit?
I think you're always ambitious. For me, any artist you take on, you want it to be the greatest thing in the world, without a doubt. But I think you've got to look at it as in time. Because sometimes people get blinded by hype. Hype is just a motherfucker. As well as it can be a good thing, sometimes it can be a blinding thing. Because at the end of the day, some people might see you the hottest thing in London. London's like that. You know, you've got to be the hottest thing all over the UK. You just got to be the hottest thing on the block, full stop. And when you're thinking with hype, you're thinking short term. If you're thinking, you know, I'm going to build this piece by piece, bit by bit, that's the long term thinking. And that is where I come in, or my thinking is as a record label. You know, you might put your first record and you might do F4. But if you've done it in a way where you haven't spent too much money in city places, you've been realistic with what you could achieve, you could go to your second album platform. And you know what, a lot of great artists going back in history, it's just how music plays on. People get really caught up in this first one. You've got to come with that first smash straight away. If you could build a foundation, you could build a fan base, just putting out great music and being great live and everything you do being very strong, time, for me, would really start to come through when you're pulling it all together. But I just think it's having a clear plan and not just thinking, here, now, here, now.
Do you know what? A lot of people have a lot of controversy with that. I'll say it like this. No one will force you to sign nothing. And you need to know what you're writing or what you're signing. You mean, okay, you need to negotiate and come to some type of arrangement where you compromise.
They won't push them. They won't back them. They sign you hoping they get a little boom, boom, boom. But if it was Girls Aloud now, how much promotion did they spend on Girls Aloud? Come on, man, there was a whole TV program about it. And they won, and they got promoted, and when their single came out, you saw it on the TV 24/7. So tell me, why wasn't Kelly promoted like that? She was signed to Sony. There's lots of people that are signed to Sony, yeah? But what? You don't hear them doing nothing with them.
Everyone wants to be a musician. Like, as long as you're real to yourself, then you haven't got nothing to worry about. Forget what anybody else tells you, yeah? If you want to be a footballer, there's bare kids on the road that want to be footballers. It's the same game. You want to be a boxer, same game, same hustle. Everything out here, whatever you want to do in life is going to be a hustle. Doesn't even matter if you want to be a lawyer or a doctor or anything, it's all going to be a hustle anyway. Bro.
Majors and independents shouldn't have this whole thing of like majors versus independents, independents versus majors. They need each other to both survive. We're driving this industry off of what other people do. That's the ideas that are given to us, and all the ideas that are given to us are these visions put in front of us by the majors. Or we won't be what we're doing on our independent level. But the only thing is, while we're doing it on the independent level, we just need to gain that respect from these majors and not turn around and say, you know, oh, fuck the majors.
You know what I mean? Stage performances are there, the album's there, the distribution, everything's there. You know what I mean? And if it's all there, and if the majors come, what are you gonna do? How else are you gonna like, advance or enhance our movement? You know what I mean? You're gonna put a big magnifying glass on that, I wanna take a half of it. Nah, man, that's not happening.
Ain't signed. There's lots of these artists out there, these ain't signed. We ain't getting no backup. And coming from a marketing background, yeah, the way I look at it, it doesn't matter what you got. If you market it right, it will sell.
Every man wants to bust and be fucking famous. Every man wants their block. They don't want to live in the same block with every man. Every man wants to go where they're going. That's acceptable, yeah? But don't be relying on the fucking backing of the crew or your crew when you decide to do what you're doing.
Don't listen to like saying, yeah, when you go on TV smile, or when you go on TV don't say certain things, or when you're on camera go on a certain way, act hype or whatever, because like, it's just fake, you get me? You won't last long, you'll last 5 minutes.
That's what I'm saying, because at the end of the day they'll be knocking your door. And you don't tell them, oh look, fuck off, go away. And then they turn back around and say, oh, we want to give you this much money. Okay, yeah, we'll work with you.
Let's decorate a man's mind state. Let's make you realise that when you get signed, 80% is a record company straight away anyway. So anything that comes back. And then the 20% they give you is recoupable. So to give you an advance, you have to pay it back at some stage within sales. If you're not doing that, then you are finished.
You can shot your mix CDs, you can shot your DVDs, you can do all your shit on the roadside. You don't need to be signed. You get me? You can do your own shit.
When you're not signing